As excited as I was and am for Super Robot Wars 30, I tried my best to temper my expectations going into the demo for the game. I wasn't expecting a massive leap from the previous games V, X, and T, and I had no idea how much I liked the new original characters. But honestly, after messing around the space route, I'm liking this game. A lot. Like, to the point the 2 weeks you still have to wait for the full release is starting to feel like torture. Let's be clear though, if you've played SRW before, especially on the last few entries, you know what you're getting into here. It's the same tactical based combat and everything that we fans love about the series. But what they've done for Super Robot Wars 30 is take what's already worked and add not only a new sexy coat of paint to it, but give the player more freedom than ever before to personalize your experience and likely increase replay value. What I specifically mean by sexy new coat of paint is that the presentation of this game has received a much appreciated facelift in comparison to any other entry that came before. All the menus, stat bars, and general UI is just gorgeous to look at and has a very clean, almost futuristic finish to it. Even something as mundane as the way pilot portraits load during battles is eye-catching and has received a crazy amount of attention to detail. The sprites of the mechs themselves aren't too indistinguishable from how they looked in the last entry T, but you can definitely tell they've been improved upon if you directly compare them. In short, visually this is the best a non-OG game has ever looked, and I can't wait to play the PC version in 4K to really get a feel for how amazing everything is. Now earlier I said I was a bit worried about how I like the new cast of original characters, and honestly just the taste I've gotten of them so far has already made me fall in love with pretty much all of them, and I desperately need to see more of them. The two biggest surprises for me are the main male character Edge and our ship captain Mitsuba. So, to clarify a bit, I was planning on picking the female main character for my full playthrough, but since I was playing the demo, I figured why not get a feel for the male character since I won't be using him. And after getting a taste of what Edge is like, honestly I don't know, I may have to pick him now. He has a very laid back and carefree attitude. Despite his somewhat creepy appearance, he's pretty nice and bashful, and just the way he approaches every situation presented to him and interacts with the other characters is really endearing to see. So for probably the first time ever in the series, I have a dilemma on who I want to choose as my main character, which isn't a bad problem to have when you're presented with two good options. And on the subject of Mitsuba, the captain of the Dreystrigger, her personality is not at all what I was expecting, and I mean that in a good way. She was literally appointed captain of the ship in an emergency after the previous crew had died, and despite her meek appearance, she wasted no time in taking charge and making sure everyone knows she means business. Going so far as to tell Ed she's thankful he saved their lives, but he piloted a mech that's technically a military secret, and if he runs, she won't hesitate to shoot him on the spot. She has a lot of fire in her I did not see coming, and it's a joy to watch already. I cannot wait to see where her journey goes in the full release. And this time around we have quite a big cast of supporting original characters aboard our ship, pretty much all who I like already. This cast of original characters has the potential to be one of my favorites ever, and I really hope they live up to the potential. Now onto the gameplay side of things. If you followed the game at all, you'll know that we now get to travel around the world in our ship and pick and choose what missions we do at our leisure. You don't get to see too much of this in the demo, but what is teased and shown is very promising. Seems there's going to be a ton of missions available to us throughout the game, and I already want to do as many as I can. The game does a good job of telling you as well that no matter what you choose to do, there's no way to miss non-secret units, and that you'll reach the end of the story with everyone regardless of any screw-ups on your part. And honestly, I was surprised how good this game was with tutorials in general. They're readily available everywhere, and even the objective screen during missions gives you hints. I didn't find them that intrusive either if you're also a veteran who doesn't need them, but it is nice they're thinking of the potential newcomers to the series with SRW 30. Only real negative or criticism I have is that they seem to be somehow making the game even easier than before. Since SRWV, I've been saying there's no way they can make these games any easier, and they somehow keep doing it, and 30 seems to be no different. Your ship has a truckload of permanent upgrades available to you for your playthrough in the intermission menu, and some of these are laughably busted, and the fact they stack with each other makes it worse. Permanently decreasing upgrade costs, giving SP regen to everyone, there's a lot of them, and these are the low level ones. The highest level ones are locked at the moment until you upgrade other specific things. I've pretty much given up on another challenging entry in the series, but it does make me laugh how they prove me wrong time and time again, how they can actually make these games easier. Regardless, I'm still going to play the hell out of Super Robot Wars 30, and the demo made me somehow want the full release even better than I already did. If you haven't played the demo yourself, you can download it in English off the Singapore PlayStation Network and the Japanese Switch eShop. And the full worldwide release of Super Robot Wars 30 is October 28th. And a reminder to everyone that the goal for 2021 is to reach 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and with your help, I know we can do it. So leave a like if you enjoyed the video, share this with anyone you know who would be interested, and subscribe. If you played the demo already yourself, either as a newcomer to the series or a veteran player, give me your impressions in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time.